Luis de la Fuente, Shege Banza, like Colette. See, your real dad, your biological dad. See, Spain will make it to that World Cup 2026. May you not be their coach. May you just receive your sack letter from nowhere without any reason, without prior notice that you cannot coach the Spanish national team for the World Cup 2026. Your sack letter is doing press up, like it is preparing itself. Because what kind of nonsense was this? You caused this. You are the architect of this loss. The reason why we could not grab any points from this game is because of Luis de la Fuente. You are the reason for this loss. I pray and I hope that you just get sacked tomorrow morning. I wish it can happen. I just wish it can happen. What was that? Lamine Yamal that should at least participate in this match. Barcelona had to announce that he was out injured for 2 to 3 weeks just so he could miss the international break because of you. A player that you had in the last international break, he was injured after the first game. You gave him painkillers. You gave him painkillers just to make sure he played the next game. I think against Turkey. Now, immediately you announced him in the Spanish national team squad. Barcelona had to announce that he was injured, making him miss this game against Sevilla. If Yamal was on the pitch tonight, we would have had an extra advantage. At least we would have had hope, a little hope. We would have had a little hope, even if it's the least. Now we missed Lamine Yamal in this game because of you, De La Fuente. As if Lamine Yamal is the only Spanish player on earth. Spain has millions, tons of players around the world. I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. Very anyhow, coach. Must you call Lamine Yamal? Must you? And this was a very horrible game from Barcelona. A very horrible performance from Barcelona. The worst I have ever experienced. Like, I sat down for 90 minutes and I was watching a very horrible performance. Like, I could not recognize my team. No, I'm not going to give credit to any player, not even the goal scorer. I wonder how Rashford won the MVP. Who gave Rashford the MVP? I wonder who gave like how? I don't understand. I am not going to give credit to any player. Every player messed up from the goalkeeper to the last man in this team. Even those that did not play. A very horrible display. In this match, I missed Lamine Yamal, I missed Rafinha, I missed Femi Lopez. I had to miss these players. That's to tell you how horrible we were in this game. At no point were we a match to Sevilla. The fact that Sevilla did not even score 4 in the first half was even a miracle. It was a complete miracle that Sevilla could not score 4 goals in the first half. A complete miracle. So I wasn't even surprised that Sevilla we are able to score 4 goals at the end of the day. The goals should have come in the first half, right in the first half. We were supposed to at least receive 6, 7 goals, 8 goals in this match. Nonsense game. This is just the worst. And should I talk about the referee's decision? The first penalty decision, was that a foul? Was that a foul? Was that La Liga? When will you guys be better, do better? Must we always complain of inconsistency when it comes to the officiating? Must we? Now, something that looked like a penalty was even the Balde's handball, because that was, very much negotiable. Very much negotiable. We can argue it's arguable that it is a handball, it is not a handball. But if we compare it to, similar situations that has happened in the past, I can comfortably say that is not a handball. Example, Tchouaméni's handball in the El Clasico. This wasn't even worse than that. Tchouaméni's handball was worse. So I can say it is not a penalty. But at least that situation was arguably a penalty. Not the first. Not the first. Inconsistency. Like, complete inconsistency. Complete inconsistency. And then the foul on Balde. That was a pure penalty. If you're actually dragging, that penalty decision, then you're just hating on Barcelona. That's okay. That's you being, an anti-Barcelona. That's okay. The foul continued until inside the box, and Balde fell. Like this game was just nothing to write home about. Like completely nothing to write home about. From the goalkeeper to my defensive line, Araujo, I don't understand. Yes, the first incident was not a penalty, but the game actually looked better in the second half when Araujo left. When Eric Garcia came on, alongside Balde. But the introduction of Eric Garcia actually gave us a different dynamics. I don't understand. Like everybody was just sluggish. The fatigue was just obvious. I knew it. I said in this match, for the fact that we are lacking options in the attack, and for the fact that we were tired out in the game against PSG, we could experience fatigue again in this game, and it showed itself. Sevilla were cooking us left, right, and center from start to finish. Like it was only in the second half, at the start of the second half, when Garcia was introduced, Balde was introduced, that we actually saw some playing time, some good playing time. Everybody from start to finish, even Rashford was very sluggish. I wonder how he received the MVP. A Sevilla player should receive that award, not any Barcelona player. Then should I talk of Lewandowski? Of all days to miss penalty, it is today. Immediately you miss that penalty, I knew there was nothing else remaining for us in this game. Like nothing. Even if we should equalize, I wouldn't even count it as a goal. That was supposed to be our comeback goal. After that goal comes a 9-minute goal. You killed our spirit after that loss. Like you murdered our spirit completely after that loss. Not even on target. Like I was like, what is happening today? What is happening today? A bad day at the office. Like today was just calculated, pre-planned that it was going to be a bad day at the office for Barcelona. A complete bad day. Nobody even, turned up to save the day. Nobody in this Barcelona sport should be rated above 6.0. Above 6.0. No, not even the goal scorer, not even the assistant Pedri, not even like nobody. Everybody should just be yellow. I'm so pained. I'm pissed. Now look at the goals that we considered in the dying minutes. We considered goals in the dying minutes. Tons of goals. A horrible performance, and in no way will I blame Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick needs to start complaining. It is not easy. Before this match, I said our bench is just scanty. Like I can't even pinpoint a player that can come off the bench to save us. Just 3 names out. Lamine Yamal, Femi Lopez, and Rafinha out only, and we looked handicapped. Like no savior on the bench. If we had Rafinha or Lamine Yamal on the bench, I am very sure that this match would have been overturned easily, because even the players on the pitch almost overturned the game. If not for the penalty missed by Lewandowski, the players on the pitch almost overturned the game. The horrible performance I saw in this game, I have never seen it like in a very long while. I think the last time I saw it was under probably Xavi. Under Hansi Flick, I have not seen this performance. And I'm going to blame De La Fuente for making Lamine Yamal absent in this game. I'm going to blame him seriously. If Lamine Yamal can play for Barcelona, he can play for Spain. What nonsense. What nonsense. A player that missed almost 3 games after the international break. Like, I'm just so pissed, honestly. I am very much pissed. Now we are back to where we were before Real Madrid won ATM. Second place, 19 points. Madrid with 21 points, just 2 points ahead of Barcelona. Well, the season is just starting, and there is still a long way to go. We can still recover. Last season, there was a point where we were 9 points, 11 points, 12 points ahead. We bottled it. Madrid was like 7-8 points ahead. They bottled it, and we came back and won the La Liga. So don't be worried about the loss. It's just that the loss came in a very horrible way. But the season is just starting, and anything can still happen. We still have El Clasico. If we win Real Madrid in the El Clasico, we top the league. But aside from that, no reason to panic. But I just didn't like the performance in this game. Like, I'm not giving any player any any accolade. I'm not giving any player any recognition. A lot of missed chances. Ronnie Badji missed chance. Like, I don't want to count again. Like, I'm tired. I'm really tired, and I can blame injury somehow. Injury is actually dealing with Barcelona right now, and Hansi Flick is just too much, too good. The fact that he's not complaining, look at how handicapped the man is. Anyways, the worst game this season from Barcelona, and I hope this is going to be the last horrible game from Barcelona this season. We are still trying to recover from the PSG loss, and Barcelona delivered another disaster class. A horrible game, but then we move regardless. So the next is international break, another 15 days without Barca football or Flick ball. Thank you.